Hey there, welcome to this video on the fascinating life and legacy of Bettie Page, the Queen of Pinups. In this video, we'll be exploring the captivating story of Bettie Page, from her early beginnings and emergence as a pinup icon to her lasting impact on popular culture and enduring legacy. So join us as we take a journey through the life and legacy of one of the most iconic and enigmatic figures of the 20th century. Bettie Page, often referred to as the Queen of Pinups, was a cultural icon of the 1950s, captivating the hearts and minds of millions with her daring and playful photographs. As a symbol of sensuality and female empowerment, Page's unique style and magnetic presence set her apart from other models of her time, solidifying her place in the annals of pop culture history. This article delves into the life and legacy of Bettie Page, exploring her early beginnings, the significance of her role in the pinup era, and the lasting impact she has left on fashion, photography, and popular culture at large. Join us as we journey through the fascinating story of one of the most influential and enigmatic figures of the 20th century. Born Bettie Mae Page on April 22, 1923 in Nashville, Tennessee, she was raised in a turbulent household as one of 6 children. Despite the challenges she faced during her childhood, including poverty and an abusive father, Bettie remained resilient and determined to make a name for herself. After graduating high school as salutatorian, Bettie pursued higher education, earning a Bachelor of Arts degree from Peabody College in 1944. It wasn't until her move to New York City in 1950 that she truly began to explore the world of modeling. Initially working as a secretary, Bettie's life took a fortuitous turn when she met amateur photographer Jerry Tibbs, who not only introduced her to the world of pinup photography, but also suggested her iconic hairstyle, the short, dark bangs that framed her face. Bettie's natural charm, curvaceous figure, and bold personality quickly caught the attention of various photographers and artists, leading to a rapid emergence as a pinup icon. She worked with notable photographers such as Irving Klaw and Bunny Eager, creating memorable images that celebrated her sensuality and playfulness. In the span of just a few years, Bettie Page had captured the imagination of the nation and become a true cultural phenomenon. Throughout her career, Bettie Page collaborated with several key photographers who played a significant role in shaping her iconic image. 2 of the most notable photographers she worked with were Irving Klaw and Bunny Eager. Irving Klaw, often considered the king of pinups, was instrumental in launching Bettie's career. Their work together featured her in playful, sensual poses, as well as bondage and fetish themes that were considered risque for the time. This collaboration helped solidify her reputation as a daring and boundary-pushing model. Bunny Eater, a former model turned photographer, was responsible for some of Bettie's most famous photographs, including the iconic Jungle Bettie series. Their collaboration resulted in captivating images that showcased Bettie's alluring beauty and natural charisma. 3 signature elements contributed to Bettie's distinct style. Hairstyle. Bettie's trademark look included her jet black hair with short, blunt bangs that framed her face. This hairstyle, suggested by photographer Jerry Tibbs, accentuated her striking blue eyes and added a touch of mystique to her appearance. Fashion. Bettie's fashion choices ranged from simple one-piece bathing suits to more daring lingerie and fetish wear. Her ability to showcase her body confidently and tastefully made her stand out and contributed to her popularity. Posing and expressions. Bettie's playful and expressive nature was evident in her photos. Her captivating smile, seductive poses, and alluring gaze created a sense of intimacy, allowing viewers to feel a personal connection with her. Some of her most famous photographs and shoots include the Jungle Bettie series by Bunny Eager, in which Bettie posed with cheetahs and other exotic animals, wearing leopard print swimwear. The iconic image of Bettie wearing a Santa Claus hat and little else, which appeared in the January 1955 issue of Playboy, marking her as the first ever Christmas playmate. Various bondage and fetish-themed photos taken by Irving Klaw, which pushed the boundaries of what was considered acceptable in the 1950s. These images not only captured the essence of Bettie Page's unique style, but also contributed to her enduring appeal as the Queen of Pinups. Bettie Page's impact on the pinup movement and photography was immense, as she redefined the genre with her unique style, charisma, and fearless approach to posing. Her ability to effortlessly embody both innocence and sensuality made her a standout figure, inspiring countless models and photographers to explore and push the boundaries of their art. Beyond her influence on the pinup movement, Betty's bold self-expression and embrace of her sexuality served as a source of empowerment for women during the conservative 1950s. Her unapologetic confidence in showcasing her curvaceous figure promoted body positivity, as she demonstrated that women of all shapes and sizes could be sexy and desirable. This empowering message continues to resonate with women today, as they strive for self-acceptance and appreciation of their own bodies. Betty Page's iconic status has transcended the world of pinup photography, permeating various forms of media and popular culture. Her distinct look and persona have been represented in films, music, and art, with numerous tributes and homages appearing over the years. Some examples include the 2005 biographical film, The Notorious Betty Page, songs such as The Ballad of Betty Page by punk rock band The Bouncing Souls, and countless works of art and illustrations inspired by her distinctive style. In recent decades, there has been a revival and renewed appreciation for Betty Page's work, with contemporary fashion, photography, and popular culture often referencing her iconic imagery. Her influence can be seen in the works of modern photographers, artists, and fashion designers who continue to draw inspiration from her daring and playful spirit. The enduring fascination with Betty Page's life and legacy is a testament to her lasting impact on popular culture and her status as a true icon of the 20th century. Betty Page's involvement in fetish and bondage photography, largely through her collaborations with photographer Irving Klaw, was groundbreaking for its time. While these images were considered risque and provocative, they were also instrumental in bringing such themes into the mainstream consciousness. By challenging societal norms and taboos, Betty's work paved the way for a more open discussion about sexuality and personal expression. However, her bold foray into fetish and bondage photography did not come without consequences. During the 1950s, a moral panic swept across the United States, fueled by concerns about the impact of explicit material on society. As a result, Betty and her collaborators faced legal battles and censorship, with many of her photographs being deemed obscene and subsequently confiscated or destroyed. This widespread concern over the potential harm of explicit imagery led to the formation of the Senate Subcommittee on Juvenile Delinquency in 1954. Chaired by Senator Estes Kefauver, the subcommittee sought to investigate the effects of explicit content, including pinup and bondage photography, on the nation's youth. Betty Page's work became a subject of scrutiny during these hearings, with some arguing that her photographs were contributing to the moral decay of society. Despite the controversy and backlash, Betty's involvement in fetish and bondage photography remains an important part of her legacy. Her willingness to explore and embrace these themes in a conservative era not only challenged societal norms but also paved the way for greater acceptance and understanding of diverse expressions of sexuality in the years to come. In conclusion, Betty Page's influence on popular culture is both immense and enduring. As the queen of pinups, she redefined the genre with her bold, playful, and sensual approach to modeling, inspiring generations of photographers, models, and artists to push the boundaries of their craft. Her fearless exploration of taboo themes, such as fetish and bondage photography, paved the way for more open discussions about sexuality and personal expression. Betty's confident embrace of her body and sexuality served as a powerful symbol of female empowerment and body positivity, resonating with women of her time and continuing to inspire women today. Her iconic status has transcended the world of pinup photography, with her enduring appeal evident in various forms of media, including film, music, and art.